got the desire, you got to match that desire with your dedication, and you got to match it with your discipline. It may not happen at the moment that you want it to, but you got to understand the process. Everybody wants it yesterday.
What happens is a lot of people set goals, and they have this big goal, and they look at it like this giant staircase. And they're like, that just seems impossible. There's no way. It looks too hard. It looks too much work. And they don't ever start. They set a goal. Yeah, I want to be at the top of that staircase. It's easy to write that down. But when they go to actually start climbing it, they just go, that's just too. But if all you did was just look at the first step and get on that first step. And then when you're on that step, just look at the next step. That's it. Don't look up. Just look at that next step.
You got to understand that it's not going to be easy. People think that there's no challenges. Again, people want it yesterday.
Most people want the convenience of transformation. Without the inconvenience.
What we do is we kind of check out because it feels overwhelming, or we check out because we're afraid, or we check out because we start listening to self-doubt, and then we make these teeny tiny decisions all day long. We don't even realize it. Decision to not get up on time, a decision to not eat the right thing, a decision to snap at your kids, a decision to not speak in a meeting, a decision to not look for a job, like whatever it is. All
the process of dedicating themselves and having the discipline to do it. If you got the desire, you got to match that desire with your dedication, and you got to match it with your discipline. It may not happen at the moment that you want it to, but you got to understand the process. Everybody wants it yesterday.
What happens is a lot of people set goals, and they have this big goal, and they look at it like this giant staircase. And they're like, that just seems impossible. There's no way. It looks too hard. It looks too much work. And they don't ever start. They set a goal. Yeah, I want to be at the top of that staircase. It's easy to write that down. But when they go to actually start climbing it, they just go, that's just too. But if all you did was just look at the first step and get on that first step. And then when you're on that step, just look at the next step. That's it. Don't look up. Just look at that next step.
You got to understand that it's not going to be easy. People think that there's no challenges. Again, people want it yesterday.
Most people want the convenience of transformation without the inconvenience.
what we do is we kind of check out because it feels overwhelming, or we check out because we're afraid, or we check out because we start listening to self-doubt, and then we make these teeny tiny decisions all day long. We don't even realize it. Decision to not get up on time, a decision to not eat the right thing, a decision to snap at your kids, a decision to not speak in a meeting, a decision to not look for a job, like whatever it is. All day long, these tiny decisions will take you so far off track. And then you wake up and you look at your life and you think, how the hell did I get here?
The reason why a lot of people won't become who they want is because they're too attached to who they've been. And you hear it all the time when people say, I've always been this way. Okay, well, if that's working for you, keep doing that.
Every single person who has ever done anything worthwhile or exceptional or difficult or extraordinary, anyone, whether it's great artists or authors or mathematicians or whatever it is, everyone encounters difficulties. There is no easy road. It does not exist. It is impossible. Everyone has issues. when you come up with excuses for why other people are successful and you're not, that is dangerous. When you give yourself an escape, yeah, well, that's easy for you to say, you do this, you did. Trust me, everybody has a hard road.
You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to have belief in yourself. And you have to have faith in yourself. And faith is not really just having or understanding that everything will be okay, but faith is understanding that if things don't go your way, or if it doesn't turn out the way you want to, it's still going to be okay.
We all go through hard times. We all go through depression. We all go through doubt and moments in your life where it's really difficult. That is what makes you a person. And those difficult moments are what build your character. Show me a great man who's the son of a great man. That's what we're saying. These kids that are born billionaires, you're never going to be a self-made person. You have a backup trust for your backup trust for your trust.
Feel the fear and do it anyway. If you don't push yourself, you don't find out where the boundaries of your current skill level are, and you don't fall, you don't get any better. No matter how talented, experienced, or privileged somebody else is, you can beat anybody at anything. You can accomplish any goal you set your sights on over time. If you are just more consistent than everybody else around you, you will win every race that you run.
Somewhere deep inside, you know what kind of person you were designed to be.
All right, man, let's go ahead and cut through that. Like always, I love to start off with a little motivation because you're going to be down this entrepreneurial path as well as this trading path, and it can mess with your mind a little bit if you allow it. We don't allow that over here at Elite Fortune Group. It's all about making it happen. But needless to say, if you guys are watching this later on, please like, share, comment, okay, and see exactly what's going on for the day. My bad, I got like 50 things going on. Trying to keep the Facebook chat up as well so I can see if you have any questions. But I'm going to go over all the USD pairs because it's the US market right now. A Bitcoin, I called it back in the day. Look at that jump at Bitcoin, guys. Let's take another look here. This is huge. So, I called Bitcoin jumping right when it crossed this line on the 17th. Literally at that time, I told everybody to buy it. It shot up. So as you can see, we're literally playing with a resistance level right here, right? So you could literally put a buy stop in a Bitcoin. All right, I would definitely advise you to put this buy stop in a Bitcoin. All right. Hold on. So, put a buy stop in at Bitcoin at 79.40. I'm actually writing this down. I'm about to take this trading game to another level. So if you guys are following me, should be happy. All right, so it's Bitcoin. Let's write down today's date. You guys should make this a trading journal too, man. I'm going to do this every day. I got a goal. I'm trying to open some stuff up, so I got to get a lot of cash for what I need. So I'm about to trade every day, 9 o'clock. You can catch me here for live trade setups. You can always get all of my social media at officialtravisdavis.com. And you can pick up all of my social media, plus the recordings I'll put up on YouTube. So you can catch that there too. But anyways, Bitcoin. All right, buy stop. So make sure you write this in your trading journal, okay? I'm still in Bitcoin back from when it was down at 6,700. There was this guy in Detroit, man. He kept talking about he was the crypto guy. Whatever. I don't know. I was like, bro, look, you're a distraction. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Y'all follow me. I don't do distractions, man. I hate distractions. All right, just let the fibs and support and resistance do the talking. It's the only thing I care about. So, anyways, buy stop. We're gonna put it at 79.40. All right. Now, guys, if you own Bitcoin, hold it, guys, hold it. 10,000 is coming back real soon. All right. Even if you're trading this, put a penny lot on there, and let it ride. Let it ride for a while. One thing about Bitcoin, it don't take long for it to jump. All right, we're gonna put that buy stop in there at 79.40. All right. The stop loss for this, you could come here and put it at 77.20. 77. Let me check it. 77.20. I actually like the sale of this right now. I need to put that in myself. Hold on, guys. Let me see what's going on in a lower time frame. Yeah, I missed it by a hair, but I'm putting this sell in for this right now. Standards. No, I ain't gonna wild out. BTC. Let's see what we got. All right, so I put the sale in for this Bitcoin right now. My stop loss is going to be right here at 78.40. Modify stop loss 78.40. And my take profit before it to come back down in here. Oh. 75.10. Now, guys, once again, always take profit, okay? Like, don't be scared to take your profit here or right there. TP1 you could have at 76.68.5. All right. TP2 you could have at 76.25, and TP3 is where I just told you. As you can see, it's dropping. Look, man, I told you I don't do distractions. I just let this do the talking for me. My strategy does the talking for me. All right. Anyways, but that buy stop is still active. Don't get it twisted. This is for later. Let this thing sit right here. You should go heavy. All right. But for right now, active trading, that's selling Bitcoin right now. All right, we're done with Bitcoin. We're going to put that in a journal. Let me write down what I put on it. Market execution. Now, guys, what I'm doing right here is what a lot of people don't want to do, right? Like, a lot of people don't want to do these tedious things of writing things down, right? And usually those are the people who aren't as successful. They could be successful, but not as successful as they could be, because they don't want to do these little things like write down your trades and the lot size and the time and day that you did it, you know, what you did. But I'm on a mission to get this million in the bag of trading, so I gotta step my joint up to another level. Now that I'm 100% confident in my trading style, everybody's been making money as well as myself, so it's time to up it a little bit. All right. So that's Bitcoin. Let's see. Now, of course, you know, before I really start trading, I always go to Forex Factory. All right, what is today's date? The 23rd. We don't really have any news coming out tremendous until tomorrow, 9:30 at night, the Aussie. And that's exactly when I started trading at 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock, Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know, you can log in. I'll be Facebook Live again, definitely on those days. Actually, Tuesday, I'm going to be teaching cost averaging. How to get out of bad trades, pretty much, is what cost averaging is, and make sure that you know, you're able to stay in these trades for the long haul. My bad, guys. I'm trying to make sure I can answer your messages if you have any. 2 seconds. You can trade BTC and MetaTrader. Yeah, you can trade Bitcoin and MetaTrader. It depends on your broker. You know, it's all about your broker. All right. So since I don't have any news that's, you know, big coming out, I'm just going to look at all the U.S. pairs and see what's happening. Also, guys, before I get into these pairs, I'm gonna show you something that is extremely crucial to becoming an excellent trader. And this is good. This goes for everything, like working out, you know, starting a business. Everything has to have a roadmap. Like, you have to have a roadmap to success. No matter what it is, if it's weight loss, your money, you know, everything, it's got to be a roadmap on paper. If you can't see it, then you'll never be able to make it happen. And most people don't want to put it down and see it because they don't want to disappoint themselves. But, you know, it's okay to fail, but it's not okay to stay down and not make a commitment to yourself that you want to do better, right? So let's just say that we have something like $200. And man, I'm sorry, I can't do $200. If you got $200 or $100, you know, come here and do that. But, you know, I like to start with $1,000. I've worked numerous $50 accounts up to that amount, to 1,000. But, you know, I'm not gonna start 50 again. So, you know, I'm reasonable with these targets when I do this account because I'm going to take some money out of it, you know, so I'm only going to reinvest 70% of it, but I am going to take 30% out. And this is just my roadmap. You know, I need to see my roadmap in order to make this $377 million in a year. Okay, you know, I need to make $70 the first day of this account and me trading. Now I'll make $70 in a breeze. You know, but this gives me my map. I can see what I need to do each and every day, which is not a lot of money. You know, definitely for my traders, you guys understand. You know, to make $70 takes no time. You know, we're going to make that on that Bitcoin trade alone. All right. So, you know, put your stop loss. I mean, your take profit at $75, collect your money and go on about your day. Don't trade anymore. These are things that you need to do if you really want to take this serious. Look at this. She's still dropping. Come on, man. You really want to take this thing serious, all right? You know, people say things are scams and things like it's just because they don't work. Like you don't put in the work. You don't write down these things. You don't want to disappoint yourself. You know, I'm telling you guys, I'm writing all this stuff down right now. Like I'm not putting in these trades for no reason. Like I'm trying to get up out of here. You know, I need this crib inside the hill in LA. So that's on my goal. So these trades about to take me there. But let's look at this USD JPY. Oh, I'm typing in the web address. I'm tripping. And if you guys have a pair that you want me to look at, feel free to comment. I'll take a look at it with no problem. All right. So as you can see, USD JPY, and I'm looking on the hour chart, you know, it came down, hit a resistance level right here again, and shot back up. You know, how many pips was this? A 50 pip jump. I would definitely, you know, you could put in a sell right now. Let's see what is going on a shorter time frame. Yeah. So you see this line right here, you know, it's a sell that's about to happen. You know, I'm about to put this sell in right now on USD JPY. Hurry up, hurry up. All right, so look, I'm not trying to break the bank with this trade. You know, if it goes up too far, which is this right here, is too far for me. You know, my stop loss is extremely tight. You know, I'm only willing to take a 5 pip stop loss on this, but it's definitely going to come back down. You know, I have it coming down at least to here, 8 pips. 111.271 is where I'll put my take profit. So, you know, all I did was just imagine that I put a line across right here, okay, where it previously was at. Then I looked back and I seen that, okay, this was his highest target right back here before. So I need to just go 2 pips above that. That's where I put my stop loss at. You know, once again, if it takes it out, you know, it takes it out. If it don't, you just got paid. But we're not doing a lot of pips, you know, as far as the risk. I don't like taking high pip risk. That's just not something that I can do. I don't feel comfortable doing that. All right, so we'll sit there. We'll let that one marinate for a second. I wish I could, like, I'm not at my other computer with all my screens, so I could watch it. But let me go back to the chat, see if you guys have any questions. Not the chat, the live. All right, so once again, that USD JPY, I just put that quick trade in right now. I'm really, looking for this line to come in. That's where I'll go heavy on my trades at. So 111,650, write that down. 111,650. That's the line that we're going to be waiting. Waiting for USD JPY to get to before we really go in on this trade. Now the beauty is we don't have to jump in trades, right? Like let it come to us. Now I've just been, scalping trades for so long. I'm able to see them quickly and put them in. But I'm definitely thinking this should come down a little bit. All right. And retest. I wanted to retest ultimately at least right to here at 110, 110,950. All right, but don't forget you close partial and then you let the rest ride. Move your stop loss to a stop profit, and then you have a risk-free trade. That's what it's all about, taking risk-free trades. Like you shouldn't be in trades that are in big drawdowns. I hate drawdown. Right? More than 20 pip drawdown, I don't want it. All right, so I'll put that sell in for USD JPY. Where we at on my BTC? Let me see. So we'll come back and check that one as well. Oops. BTC USA. Trying to see where we at. All right. She started dropping. Dang, she came down a little bit. Let me check my account. What my account talking about? Okay. It's up $8 right now. I got a 0.74 on that bad boy. So, got to get a little risky. But I have complete confidence in my trade. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Confidence. All right, so we got USD JPY. Let's do USD NZD. Or is it NZD? Yes, it is. Check out my daily. I don't have this drawn up or it's not showing up, so I'm not going to worry about it. USD, let's do EUR USD. Once again, you guys can find more about my strategy on my YouTube. All right, let me see what's going on here. We got triple tap. Measure this distance. All right, yeah. So with this trade, this is EUR USD. Okay, it's a few things that you could do here. You could definitely put a buy limit in right here. Okay, double check for the correct number. And you could put a buy limit in at 169.60. 1.16960 buy limit. All right. And then, your take profit 17340 for your take profit 17340. That's well over your 20 pips for the EUR USD. Now, if it comes back down here to this line, this would actually be another trade right here that you would put a buy limit in for it to go here. So, I would much rather it go here, but it might not make it back down. I'm just looking off previous history that it could keep going up. So this is one that we will watch, but we can make some quick pitch. It's going to touch here and come back up. You can bounce around, but ultimately, we want to wait. My key thing is waiting for my fibs to come into play. So, I definitely believe it's going to come back down and test its fib before it makes its ultimate move up more, if that's the way it's going. But my fibs don't lie. I always trust those. I play a little more in between here if I need to. All right. So that's EURUSD. Once again, you can write this number down: 1.16693. That is the zone to look for. Write that down and come back to it whenever it gets to that zone. That's when you're looking to put that buy in. All right. Still want to check on the trades. And I got my phone on that. All right. Bitcoin is still going down a little bit. Don't forget we got that buy stop sitting in Bitcoin. With DJPY. What is that doing for me? Like I put the sell in. Yes, I did. Is she selling or not? Right. I need her to keep selling. All right. What else do we have? We got AUD USD. Man, did we miss a sale? So what's going on with her now? Man, just missed that sale. Look at my strategy. Came through, boom. Could have got paid and escalate. But we can't. Man, I hate when I miss trades, though. It makes me feel some type of way. I don't even want to look at this pair anymore. Get it. Give me something else. USD CHF. I can't believe I just missed that. Got to do better. I'm definitely looking for this to come down more. What's happening on the day? Yeah. Yeah. I want this to come down to here. You can write this number in too. 98890. 98890. That's a zone to watch for it to come to before you put your buy in. Let it come to here. Your stop loss will be right down here. Well, hold on. Need to go to the hour. See where it's really at. All right. Please don't be 20. Yeah, you want to take a 20 pip stop loss on this one. For the buy. But it's going to come back down to there. All right. That's USD CHF. So I have these triggers in my phone for the lines. It'll alert me when price gets to it. All right, so we got USD Swiss. We got why can't I? Oh, GBP. How would I forget that? What do we have going on? What do we have going on? Oh, got to answer this. Hello? Hey, what's going on with you? How you doing, brother? Pretty good, pretty good.